Hello.
What?
That's crazy. We're back.
Oh my
Oh
God.
my God.
Noah's
And
got.
I'm on my laptop again
You
because
actually.
my internet died.
But you have a chair, and that's what's most
But I have a chair
important.
now. I have a chair now in the Big Apple. So excuse the honking if you hear it.
That there, Big
It's
Apple.
probably actually Austin.
Ooga, ooga. What can I say?
There he
I'm
goes,
a big
off
ol' honky
honking to
tonk
the
guy.
races.
Now,
Speaking of races,
oh, where you going with that? uh, any
welcome
hoosers.
to another tournament, y'all. It's exciting.
Welcome back. We've changed a couple things this time
You
around.
know,
Um, I'm gonna pull up my little there information for y'all. Now, first, I just wanted to say you might have seen in that little opener that it said we were using CC page turn for this prompt. Not true. I just didn't swap that over in my layer stack properly. It's CC Blobbilize. So for all of the contestants, don't freak. It's okay. You did the right thing. Anyway, that all being said, welcome to Ravie Challenge Tournament 2, or Animation Battle, or whatever the hell we're calling this. Um, Here we are, having a good time with the first round of 4. Yes, I know. Why are there 4 rounds, not 3 rounds? Well, boy, let me tell you. So originally we had this set, so there were 16 slots instead of the 8 that we had last time for players. But we got like 13 signups or something. So we were like, well, I don't want to like cut out half of these people just so we can get back down to like 8 or whatever. So what we're doing this time is no bracket. There's no bracket here. We are doing this Mario Kart style TM where we are going to score each person out of 20, just like we have in the previous tournaments. And then the top 6 scorers from this round will move on to the next round out of our 12 contestants. Now,
that's right.
funny enough, our 12 contestants is already down to 9 because 3 people were not able to finish theirs in time, so they are already out. So our goal today is to eliminate 3 animators from this group and figure out which 6 will go on. As you can see, our theme for this time was Enigma. Enigma. We had 1080 by 1920, vertical, length of 5 seconds, and everyone had to use CC Blobbilize, and they had basically a week to do it. Token time. Here are our 9 contestants. We've got Mamoon, Mohammed, Gordon, SY Media, Devin, Hums, Motion Ninja, Trevor, and Olgerd. Now you'll see everybody started with 10 tokens, but allegedly, and Noah didn't know this, and neither did I, so I don't know how this happened. Mamoon used his 10 tokens for the use one of Noah's color palettes options. So I'm going to imagine that the way that happened was that they just found one from one of your posters and or animations.
Well, I can't wait to find out.
Me either. Anyway, and so that's where we currently stand. The top 6 will get more tokens for the next round and have all sorts of dastardly power-ups that they may purchase to use against their opponents.
Opponents.
Their opinions. Welcome back to Point Zone. For each of the contestants today, we are going to be scoring their animation out of 20 points in 5 categories. We got T for technical, B for beauty, M for motion, and C for creativity. And there are 5 points in each of those categories. Boom. We're going to hop into it. It's going to be great. Y'all are going to be thrilled with the animation today. I say not having seen any of them myself yet. But bold predictions. But first, let's go ahead and meet all of our contestants, shall we? Starting first with Mamoon. Man, Google Drive just hates when I open this many tabs, doesn't it?
It really does.
All right.
Yo, what's up, everyone?
What's
I'm
up?
Mamoun Brahma. I'm a 31-year-old motion designer, currently living in Rotterdam in the Netherlands. Yeah, I'm super excited to participate in this competition. I've been working in the advertisement industry for about 5 years now, where I think like just like everybody, I slowly,
Damn.
made my way
Flex.
into the motion design industry a bit randomly just by watching tutorials, and then someday you just call yourself a motion designer. So yeah, I'm still figuring a lot of things out, and that I guess that's why we're participating in this kind of like tournament, is to, you know, keep growing and all that good stuff. I'm excited to see what everybody has to offer. It's really fun that you guys, you know, just organize all this. So thanks a lot for that. And yeah, let's get to the content, shall we?
Let's get to the content. Also,
To the
I see
content.
he said in the chat that he thought that it was purchasing it for the next round, so he hasn't purchased it. So don't worry, your 10 tokens are still there, and you can use it in the next round should you survive this first one. All right, let's re-meet Mohammed. We do have, he has already returned from his first knockout in the first tournament. He's back with a vengeance, I assume.
Back with vengeance.
Yes, you. Hope you have a good day. So, introduction about me. I'm Mohammed Hussein, machine designer, 22, based in Egypt. And yeah, I participated in the last challenge. My man Nick crushed me. Come on, man. It was a big point difference. So, yeah, we come back this time. And yeah, what I'm looking for is having fun, trying new stuff, and pushing myself more. So let us thank the Ravie team for making this challenge real whenever they can, because it's a lot of fun. And man, it's like double the number right now. Double the number, 16. Oh my God,
Wow.
it's gonna be insane. It's
We
gonna be
thought
like
so.
a mini warrior, a mini bracket 4. So yeah, last word for you guys who's watching. Join the Discord. Join the Discord. We have a lot of amazing motion designers here. Like, join us. We have me,
2,900.
we have motion design. We have daily motion show. Like, we have a hotline for motion designers, man. Like, come
Man,
on.
I didn't even
join
pay him to
us.
do this.
Do it.
It's free fun right there.
That was compelling. He has
That was
my vote.
compelling. I might join the Discord after that.
There's some
honestly.
bribery going on. I love it. We're having a good time. Okay. Now let's go ahead and meet Gordo.
Hi everyone, my
Hello.
name is Gordon. I
Hi,
am
Gordon.
an animator and motion designer based in the west coast of Bonnie, Scotland. And yeah, my work usually contains characters, swooshy, sparkly effects. I've taken
nickname
part
in high school.
4 Ravie challenges now.
I do the
think
swooshes sparkly vibes.
I've
Swooshy,
won
sparkly
2,
effects.
and 2 were a close call.
Flex.
Fucking Sunny Clark. I'm kidding. Love you, Sunny. Like I say, I love the challenge, and I would love to enter tournament number 2. What would I like to see from the challenge? A win. I guess drama, tears, bloodshed, good
Yeah.
emotion, and a
Please.
funeral. I want to single-handedly dismantle
funeral.
this community. I'm not saying I'm going to try and win. I will win. I
Wow.
will kill a man.
Whoa.
And I'm not competitive either. You know, whatever happens, happens. Watch this space. I'm going to be eliminated
Great
in the
attitude.
first round.
Damn.
Bring it on. Bring it on.
Oh.
Hell
Well.
yeah. I love that he's like just as animated as his characters. That's my favorite
It's
part.
really great, you know?
He's got the facial expression this time. I don't think I've ever seen what Gordo looks like. So that's really fun.
I don't even think he's actually animating anything in his videos. He's actually just like running himself through like runway or
Yeah.
something with a style frame
Right.
over top. And he's just, you know,
That would win. So
he's just mocapping all of it. It's great. Let's go ahead and meet SY Media or Tyler.
Hello, Ravie. I haven't done a lot of motion graphics lately, so I thought this would be a nice way to dive back in and see what I can do
Yes.
if I do become a
Oh, yeah.
candidate. I feel like whatever I do is going to be thrown to the wall and see what sticks. So if there's anything that I want to see in this, it's variety, you know, make me think, oh, Jesus, what am I going to do with this? While I've got After Effects open, you know, pen to paper. All I'm really hoping for, other than that, is to see some great competition too, because the recent Teams Challenge was completely bonkers, like the race car thing. I couldn't best that, no matter how hard I tried. So
It's same.
I haven't got much else to say other than I hope for a fun kick out of it.
Cool.
Oh yeah.
Wonderful.
Wow, look
Wonderful.
at him using space for a test.
I know. Everyone's so on brand. I love it. Let's
Wonderful.
go ahead and meet Devin.
Hello, everybody. So my name is Devon. I'm from Wichita,
Oh, howdy,
Kansas. Do motion graphics
My mistake.
for let's go for this first year. It's been
Okay.
4 months.
Newcomer, shoot.
And really
I'm
excited
ready.
to get through the challenges. Really excited to learn and see how everyone else is doing. The chat's live. It's popping. I can't wait to see
Is it?
everything else.
Is the chat live and
So
popping?
other than that, let me explain
Come on,
my video
Come on,
and get right
chat.
into it.
Prove him right. Sheesh. Thank you, Devon. I am excited to see what 4 months of motion looks like. I feel like every year, the time it takes to get really good at motion is less and less. So I'm a little terrified. All right. Let's meet Hums, who I believe said he was having issues with his camera. So we may be getting camera or we may not be getting camera here.
Hey everyone, I'm Hamza, or you may know me by Hams. I'm a Singaporean-based motion designer with a love for abstract geometry and 2D motion graphics.
Oh,
So
he
I've only
does.
recently just joined
I
this
love
space
Damn.
and this community, and so far what I've
Hello.
experienced has been amazing. The support, the challenges, the daily motion shows, the insight from everyone. Everyone's so freaking helpful,
With the
man.
captions, too.
And I wanted to give back. I wanted to participate in this community challenge. So yeah, I've met a lot of cool people, learned a lot of new things, and I want to apply that in this tournament. Thank you, Austin and Noah, for hosting, and I'll see you guys in the beta flow.
Damn.
Dude, I feel so chill after that video.
I
That
do
was so
too.
nice.
I don't know if you're feeling the same thing. I'm feeling like when we were hiring a little bit, you know, like watching everybody's like why I want to work at Ravie video and then having to like look at the work and be like, this person's in, this person's not. I feel like my heart's gonna get a little broken here. I don't know. I
Your heart might get a little bit broken.
I get a little broken. But hopefully Motion Ninja is here to save it.
Hello everyone, I am the Motion Ninja, hailing from the Hidden Motion Village.
Oh my
and
god,
I very much
where
look
is it?
forward to facing the
Tell
true
me.
shinobi of this competition in bloody motion battle to see who is the greatest wielder of their motion blade. May our motion katanas strike true, for there is honor in victory and always a lesson in defeat.
So on brand. So on brand. I just like the
Can't
commitment
shake
is
this.
the commitment is immense, you know? I'm ready. I'm ready. Let's meet Trevor, shall
God.
we?
My name's Trevor, and I'm a graphic designer
And he's
here
outside!
in Wisconsin. I've been in design
He's
and marketing
outside!
for a little over 10 years now, in some form or another. Currently, I'm
He
working
tells
for a
graphic
construction
designer 'cause of
company
the
as a
shirt.
graphic designer. Found motion design
Dog
about a
points.
year and a half ago, and then the Ravie community a little while after that. I joined a few of the Ravie challenges, had a great time, built up my skills, and I'm definitely itching to get into another one. My work right now mostly consists of characters. I love creating characters, cute little scenarios, that sort of thing.
That's a
It's not
beautiful
something that I
dog.
thought I would gravitate towards.
I don't know the
Pretty
dog
excited
thing.
for this
And the
tournament.
J-cut with the
Love
audio.
everything that the community
Okay.
puts out. We've got some awesome competitors that I've seen join. The first one blew my mind. The level of work on that one was just astounding. Really hoping I don't get one of those shapes. Moxie, do you have anything to add? Anything?
Nazi.
No wise words of wisdom.
Nothing to add.
Just dog tired.
Moxie?
You know how it is.
Was it Moxie? That's a dog. I
Yeah.
love that dog.
Wow.
Can the
That's
dog
great.
enter?
Yeah. Is the dog contributing any of the scenes
Dog
we need to
contribute?
know?
I love it.
All right.
Should be.
Let's meet our final contestant.
Oh my
Okay.
god, there's some money in front.
I know. We're gonna have to zip on through these today. So sorry, cutting everybody off. Jeez. Yeah. Come on. It just like doesn't want to play in full screen for some reason. Your video is just destroying my computer. There we go. No, it's just not playing
Nope.
full screen. That's what it is.
No
Okay.
full screen for you.
Hello, my name is Olgerd. I'm a motion designer here in Poland, studying graphic design. I got into motion design probably like a year ago. If you've seen one of these images, you probably already know who I am. I'm the resident creator here on the Ravie Discord server. Link in the description.
Yeah,
I'm
more
super
reasons to
excited
join.
Take part in this challenge. And
What promo?
yeah, let the battle begin.
Whoa! Whoa! Okay, hold on. We got two motion inches. I'm concerned. There's gonna be some bloodshed.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Things are heating up. All right, I want to see some dang motion.
I'm ready.
Honestly.
I'm ready to show you some dang motion.
Can you show me some dang motion?
Let's walk it on back to our first contestant, Mamoon. Mad Moon.
Mom, what you got? A chicken? Hell yeah.
We got a chicken. We got a chicken that's
Ooh,
being
a
smeared.
smear frame. Wait, what was the prompt for this one?
Enigma.
That's fucking great, dude.
That's hilarious.
Oh, that's so good.
What a joy.
Chicken or the egg?
Or the nugget. You never know.
You never know. Dude, that's beautiful. I love that egg. Wow.
That's so great. Oh,
Holy shit, that's great.
well, let's hear him talk about it.
All right.
Should it be nice to me? Nope.
Ooh. Ooh.
Okay, so we all know about the big question, the big enigma, which is which came first, the chicken or the egg? And if you do a quick Google search, I'll spare you the details, but basically it's the egg, because the amniotic egg, which is a hard shell egg, appeared about 300 million years ago, whereas the chicken appeared about 10,000 years ago. So there you have it. There's the solution. It's the egg. Or is it? Yeah, because you see, everybody thinks about the chicken and the egg, but everybody forget about one thing, the nugget. Which one came first? Is it the chicken?
No, don't do this to me.
No.
Are you serious?
Oh my god.
I thought that was like planted in the video.
Okay, so
for a
we all know
second.
about the big. Is it
What
the
is
chicken,
happening here? There we go. What is going on, man?
the egg, or the nugget? And look, I'm not a conspiracy theorist or something, but I find it really weird that nobody ever mentions the nugget, you know?
That
Just
is
like
weird.
meditate on it, you know? I lose sleep over this every night, so yeah, welcome to my nightmare. Okay, so enough with the trolling. Let's get to the little more technical aspect of
Damn,
this.
that is a
Yeah,
nice
so basically,
board.
I had a lot of frame by frame in here, so I was basically gonna do most of the work on.
Man, I'm sorry.
Okay, so we all know
I was
Don't
really
you
hoping.
dare
I was
try to
hoping,
make
man.
it
animate, so I
Ah.
designed like a style frame, and once I was happy with it, I took it to animate, where I basically roughed up all the animation, then the rough of the
Rough it
chicken. There was also just like the little background element that
You
I used
frame by
here,
frame,
and then for
folks.
the nugget, it's
Crazy.
basically the nugget rotation. Yeah, so, and the line and the crown, which is the same principle as I just needed some little background elements that are jittery. Yeah, and once I had everything and I cleaned up all the frame by frame stuff, I basically did the, comping together on After Effects. Just to get the video that you guys have seen. And yeah, just because the rules are rules, I had to use the Blobulize effect.
You
It
did.
was very challenging because it's like an effect that it's like more realistic kind of vibe, so it didn't really fit in my style, but
I think it made it
I
kind of
have to
interesting,
respect it.
honestly.
And so after a bit of like exploring, I ended up dropping it basically as an in an adjustment layer so that it would affect all my background elements, and I thought at least
really
I'd have some
liked that, honestly.
consistency
I do too.
in the
I
style
thought
if I
that it
just
was
drop it
really
on all these
interesting
background
addition.
elements, because that's what I have on all three frames basically. And yeah, it actually not bad effect. I was pleasantly surprised. It like at least especially
That
like
was
on the
fun.
first one here, it gives it this like Windows 95 word art kind of vibe, which again like really not intended, but yeah, that's why we do this. It's fun, you know. We go places we would never go before. So yeah, thank you for the challenge and cheers.
But of course. But of
That
course.
was fantastic. Honestly, I think the Blobulize added like so much uniqueness to the visual.
I think it did too.
Awesome.
It really added a good amount of depth and just like I haven't seen that put together before, you know? That type of like illustration sketch with that shiny 3D.
I really like that. I really like that.
Cool.
Shall we give it some points?
Yeah, let's go ahead and give it some points. Are you sharing of the screen?
Sure.
Oh, you are? Oh,
Yeah.
just like in the I see. Got it. Okay. That makes it way easier. Don't call now. Don't join the Discord to chat. We're not doing that right now. You're crazy. Well, shoot. Let me play it a couple
First
times.
off, I want to give it at least a 3 or 4 for creativity.
For real.
I think a 3 is pretty solid.
I think that was so fun to be like chicken,
really fun.
egg. How about nugget? The third form. It's like, you know, they always talk about like solid liquid gas. Well, how about plasma,
Yeah.
huh? I
We
think
should
it's
think
fun.
about that. I think the motion was absolutely fantastic.
I think so too.
I'm gonna just say 4 for that.
Okay, I agree. Beauty, it's got to be at least a
Beauty
3,
was
if not a
beautiful.
4.
I'll do 4 for beauty. I think
Boom.
that was dang beautiful, and the use of that Blobulize really, I think, elevated it.
Which then, speaking of, technically should probably also be like.
We'll go with 4.
I mean, it's
That's
also
pretty
frame by frame, you know.
fantastic.
That's great.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a 15,
15
baby.
out of 20. Damn, starting off strong.
That's fantastic.
Unless we're just feeling
Great
really
job.
generous with points today, and then everyone's gonna be around there. In which case,
I'm okay with that.
get ready to vote, chat. Wait, we can't have tiebreakers anymore because it's not a tournament bracket.
Uh-oh. We can have tiebreakers because, like, what if the lowest people have this?
That's
many?
true. That's true.
And then you have to vote on that.
All right.
All right, we're good.
Boom. 15 out of 20. Well done. Congratulations. Hopefully, you make it on to the next round. We shall see. Now, on to Mohammed's. Let's do this thing.
That's cool.
That's pretty fun. That's pretty fun. I like the sound, too. I'm going to assume Enigma Machine. That's my guess.
Okay.
Like from World War II.
Oh.
Sorry, I realized I was showing. Sorry, everybody. There it is. I was accidentally showing just like our faces instead.
Oh, that's silly. I dig it, dude. I love the
So
amount
fun?
of smear and everything. Oh, yummy, yummy.
It's a fun color palette,
Oh,
too.
that's it. Yeah, I feel that. I want to hear him talk about it. Tell me.
I do, too. Tell me all about it. Refresh this thing. Oh, I didn't have to. Damn.
What's up? So, a brief introduction about this piece. It's basically just like a representation of the Enigma machine. As I just
knew it.
Yeah.
my
Well
best to
done.
capture the essence of the machine. Like the first thing that you see is just the machine keyboard. You know what I mean? Not just typing on the machine of the keyboard. Then we switch to the scene that have like the data. When you type, send the data to the whole server, that big one. Then we get like a meter of the big server that did it like transferred the data and got all of it inside. Then the next scene is just the data is being organized by the machine, and that's it. Like with it, then I thought of like ending it with the theme word, and just giving the idea of the machine made all of this just to crack one word. It's Enigma, you know what I mean? Like this is the secret code that the machine was trying to break,
That
or
is
just
funny.
get to know it. Yeah, and that's it. That's basic. Yeah, I think this one turned to be so fun. To be honest, one of my favorite loops I have ever made till now.
Boom! Let's
I don't know
go.
why. I didn't even use gradients, but I just like it. So yeah. Bye.
Boom!
We're really so much fun not to use gradients.
We're really bringing everyone on this exact journey with us, aren't we? It's just gradients for a really long time, then flat colors, and then just wait. Everybody's going to be outside shooting shorts real soon.
Right. I mean, we already got very fun submission with that.
That's fun. All right, you ready for some scoring? I'm glad he said the thing that he did about like Enigma being the word that ended up being spit out. I think that's a fun way to do it because the word at the end trope is kind of overused, but I respect that use for it. I think it makes it have a purpose. Creativity wise, I'm feeling like a 3. I think maybe a. What's holding me back a little bit is I can hear some of what he's saying, and that it's like there's the buttons, then the meter, then the data, then it goes to the server. But like that shot and that shot look really similar, like where it's just like one just kind of has the rounded rectangles on it, and the other one they're just on lines, to where it doesn't feel like super differentiated. I would have liked to see a little bit more difference in the composition. So that's what I would have given it a 4, but I think it takes it down to a 3 for that reason. What you think?
I already have a 3 in them, so yeah.
Boom. All right, cool. You
UT
3 for motion also.
Yeah, at least I would go to a 4 for motion, honestly.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Technical.
I didn't see Blobble anywhere. Did you? He didn't mention it either. So that's got to lose.
No, I didn't. Me. All right, that brings it down to a 2 for me. I was going to give it a 3.
Beauty, there is one. I don't know if it's enough to dock it a point or not, but I did just want to point it out. The switches at the beginning do feel very different from the rest of the video. But I understand why he had to do them this way, because they look like the actual switches afterwards. But I will say, before I knew that it was the Enigma machine, this did kind of like going from there to there. I was like, those didn't really quite match up. But I don't know if that's enough to dock it another point. Yeah.
That's 12 out of 20 right there. Very strong score. Well done.
Boom. Wonderful submission. On to Gordo. All right, here we go. He's already got the wispy dispies going on.
My God, this is so much.
Here we go. Is this another chicken versus egg thing?
It is.
How are there 2 chicken versus eggs? How are there 2 chickens v eggs situations?
So good,
oh man, that's wild. That's wild.
All right, let's see. It
is really fun though. All right, move back over. That's funny.
What came
see if I can get
first? The chicken or the egg? It's a classic Enigma, and I thought it would be perfect for round 1 because I think it's a visually simple concept for the audience to digest, and also it's easy enough to fit inside 5 seconds.
My monkey brain was satiated.
I felt like I should do some research, and I watched the most profoundly moving documentary I've ever seen. Sorry.
A patch of feathers perched atop her head like a comical crown. Her dark eyes sparkled with life, and as I later realized, a great depth of chicken wisdom.
Process-wise, I did the background art in Procreate, and I did a little bit of cell animation on the hourglasses. I brought
I
this
love
into After
that.
Effects and did a kind of basic setup of how the scene was going to look.
That's
I used the
tight.
required effect to create a shockwave when the morphing
Yeah, you
happens
did.
in the chicken
Yeah,
egg.
you did.
Basically, I used a shape layer as a mat to reveal the blob eyes adjustment layer. It was somewhat successful. It was a little bit weird to work with. I don't think this use case was maybe the best use of it, but
You're shooting yourself in the foot, man.
I
Come
then built the chicken
on.
with shape layers and After
Come
Effects.
on.
I rigged it with Limber and I used a tiny bit of the noodle script to get some wiggling on the hair. That's my entry for round 1. I hope you enjoyed it, and I don't think about it too much because the more you think about it, the less sense it makes, because to get an egg, you need a chicken. But to get a chicken, you need a egg.
Okay, it's okay, girl. Hey,
Chicken wisdom.
chicken wisdom. I want to watch that.
Chicken
Send
wisdom.
a documentary to me.
Yeah, I
please.
gotta see it too. Sheesh. All right. Well, now we gotta score this puppy. How many points did we give the other chicken v egg? Because that one also had a nugget, and that's why it got that score. So should we take off 1 because there's no nuggets here, or is that fair? I don't know. There's so many. I'm having an enigma of my own right now. You know, I just don't know how to feel about it. Oh, you already just scored the whole thing.
I already scored the whole thing,
Oh, okay.
and it
You don't
actually
even wanna
did
talk
end
about
up
it?
being
I
one
see.
less than the other one. You can tell me if you agree. Creativity, I have it the same. The motion is 3. It doesn't have as much movement in it as the other one.
Fair.
It has some really great sound animation. It's technical and beauty, got a 4, because that was amazing, especially with like the little highlights on the egg and the hourglasses and the use of floppy eyes. Well done.
Purdy.
That's
All right.
important.
I agree. That's fine.
We got to get going. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Don't even worry about it. I got you.
All right. Let's watch Tyler's.
Is that SY Media?
Yep, SY Media.
Whoa.
What's your Wi-Fi password? Question of the day.
That's crazy, man.
That's wild looking.
Oh
All
my
right.
god, look at that pixel sorting and everything.
It's bonkers.
So my entry
Time to explain yourself.
was pretty much meant to be just about this falling blob based on the blobby lies effect. I was like, you know, just blobby lies, I'll just make a blob out of it.
Blobby.
And that was going to transition through different styles and worlds, and I thought, yeah, this will be cool. And then I realized, oh, it's 5 seconds. I can't make this big animation going for.
Shoot again.
Man, why is
Oh
this
my
big animation
gosh.
going for different worlds and stuff in a couple days. So I just opened After Effects and kind of just started putting out whatever my mind was thinking of, at least with this orb blob idea. So the colors were just like, hey, let's do something under the Ravie meta that kind of just looks like Ravie's colors with the purple and
It's our
pink.
meta.
And yeah,
I
and
love
After
that.
Effects, I created the falling blob
Under
thing.
Ravie meta.
And then after that, I was just adding different things. So I added like the outline, I added the text, and I was like, what happens if I put blobby layers on some text? And then it was just messing about with that. And I
How
was
many
like,
things did you put
when it came to the
blobby
falling
eyes
part,
on?
I was just, what if I add After Effects
Everything's
pixel
blobby,
sorter
man.
and other things like that? It was very random. I was just adding stuff, and I was like, dude, that works. That looks cool. And then that was it. And then I was like, I haven't picked a song yet. And my friend had sent me this meme.
Wow, that's awesome. What's your Wi-Fi password?
And I was like, dude, that's perfect. I'll just muffle it and I'll
Oh,
use
that's
that.
great.
So then the pacing started to center around this audio. And it came to the part where he was saying, like, what's your Wi-Fi password? And I was like, if I cut it here and split the 3D and the 2D, then I'll have the same world idea, but without going through multiple. It's just like the two planes, 2D and 3D.
Yeah.
The 3D part was pretty hard to make. So that one's less
It
centered
looked
around the
really
blobby
good.
lies effect, but I still want to go with the Enigma theme. But I was at my father's house without my main PC. It's got like the RTX in it. So I was doing this on just a crappy little HP laptop from like 8 years
Oh
ago.
my god.
Remote desktop into my PC with all
Of
kinds
course.
of lag and control difficulty
You
and TPO,
gotta.
but it worked out. And it was the same thing as After Effects. I was just in Blender, and I was like, if I add this might look cool. Hey, Petscop has these cool question mark things. I was just watching a video on that. I'm gonna put that in there, and I still wanted to use the only remaining thing I wanted to keep was the color palette and the orb. So the ball rolls in, and just kind of melts. I thought that would look cool, and then it would kind of look off into a distance. And that's the only thing I came into 3D thinking of, and it was just adding stuff from there. In terms of using CC Blobulize, though, there was obviously the text I'd mentioned, but I couldn't think of a good way to transition this, so I just added Blobulize into the falling part with the mirroring, and it looked really interesting. And I was like,
water.
Yep, that works. That's his entire project. Yep, that works.
Yep.
Can I just say, I'm really excited by how many like different elements from different kinds of pieces of media, different like he pushed so much shit into this. It's very cool. I love
agree.
Like the amount of just like
what's your Wi-Fi password?
like little kind of Easter eggs. It makes it so much cooler.
Damn.
Little triangles from that game and all the different fun effects.
Everybody go ahead and put your Wi-Fi passwords in the chat. Thank you. I mean, nobody's answered the guy's question yet. Like, it's just kind of rude that we're doing that. I mean,
thank you, but no. What's my Wi-Fi password?
My Wi-Fi password is. Oh, that's so awkward. My wife. That's what it is. My Wi-Fi's password is. Oh, that's so awkward. All right.
Well, that's beautiful. Good stuff. Good
we
stuff.
gotta score this
scored
puppy. All right. Technical, we gotta give a 4 or 5. I think. Not only is Blobulize used on a bunch of different things, but I really admire the just like exactly what you were saying. Just the sheer mix of things here. Hold on creativity though. Do you think this actually fits the prompt? I don't understand Enigma from this really at all.
It's always an enigma what people's Wi-Fi password is.
I was just thinking that also, but I was kind of hoping he would say that and explain it, but I don't really think it was.
I didn't really see like a super clear 1-to-1 on it.
Yeah.
But it balances out. I think a 3 is a solid place for that to land because it balances out with the amount of like little things you got from different pieces of media and different things.
True.
And brought in. That was very creative.
Okay.
There was lots and lots of like, creativity in there. But yeah, it didn't really prompt, so I'm gonna go with a 3.
Cool.
Motion, also a 3. There was nothing wrong with it, but it was good. Yeah, I think that was an even score. I'd be willing to go up on Greedy one more if you wanted. I'm happy with it.
If things were a little more consistent, I would bump it up a little bit.
We got 12, baby. Let's go. Well done. I really liked that.
Boom. All right.
All right.
We
What's
are
Devon?
about to be halfway through. So we'll keep it speedy. If you want to keep side scoring, feel free. All right.
Sometimes just get sucked in, you know?
Sorry, let me. This okay.
Dan, what do you say? Like 2 months?
4 months, I think.
1 month? That's crazy.
The blobby sounds are tickling my brain. You know? Boom. All right. Let's hear all about it, shall we? Oh my God, we got more. We got a whole explainer.
Okay, so let's get into it. So
let's go.
My step process was like the initial brainstorm, and then the influences.
You really
that went
used
into
that
everything,
whiteboard.
And then the creation process, and then the audio design. Starting off, I really had the idea with like the person's head, the outline of it all, and it kind of is radiating out, like the scaling effect is radiating out, and then as it would radiate out, randomly through the center of the piece, we would have the puzzle piece kind of fly right at the screen, so it would cover up the camera like that.
Dude, I can't see.
Kind of loop like that. Or continue. It's like only 5 seconds, so I didn't want to cram too much into this. I want to make it simple, but still like pretty cool. So my influences that went into this, like whenever I first heard the word Enigma, I'm like, oh dang, this is crazy. The question from DC and then the Riddler, they're just really like I don't know, it just embodies the word enigma for me. So I use a lot of black and white to build a contrast, and because like black is kind of like mystery, and so the whole kind of idea with that is like it's kind of like coming out of the person. We want to find that mystery, find that depth, and like find the missing piece within yourself. Is how my mind went for this challenge, and so hopefully that I'm communicating that properly through my explanation of this video. So I used a lot of like I wanted to use like soft gradients, but I got really inspired by the retro kind of style of it, like just a bunch of grid lines and like black. It felt like kind of like Y2K for me.
Y2K,
Yeah,
an enigma
but
in itself.
During the actual creation
Y3K.
process, went through some changes.
Y4K.
I didn't use the juxtaposition. I just kept it like a simple outline of the head, because originally I wanted like multiple different things, like different kinds of like heads and kind of things going around, like maybe something rotating like that. But I think that was too complex, so I just simplified it and did the scale factor with that. And so also with the puzzle piece, I kind of made it more unique. By
I love how he's drawing some of these arrows, by the way. They look really fun.
That was that idea, and so I added shards. So these shards are the actual like person's head. I wanted to kind of like break through the puzzle piece, like break through and be the mystery piece. And so you, of course, had to use the effect CC Blobulize, and I was trying to figure out how do we use this
Everyone's
effect.
favorite effect for some
Originally,
reason.
I wanted like a trim path to like start from here and then animate, and then end up making the whole entire head. But I'm like, we need to use the CC Blobulize effect as much as possible. So basically just use CC Blobulize and turbulent displace to make it bubble and then fit into...
I keep forgetting I can actually just watch this on my monitor.
yeah,
I'm sitting here looking at it in the tiny OBS preview, and I could just be watching the actual
use a bunch
thing.
of like blurs and glows to get my like effect of like the background. So these lines is kind of like emanating, kind of radiating out. So that's what the blurs do. Kind of give it that effect. But yeah, so I made the puzzle piece like a 3D object in After Effects, and so the pieces I just kind of like in Illustrator cut them.
He goes nuts.
Like, they would look like shards
it
and
up.
put together.
For real.
And
Y3D, Y2D.
also turn to 3D objects.
Y2K.
And don't know thing, you know? But also for the
Bring it
audio,
back.
I found it
Okay.
super interesting because
Did he make
how does
of course,
metallic
the
ooze sound?
blobbiness
I
kinda, like,
gotta
turning
know.
into
That's an
the
enigma.
steel,
I gotta know how
shape.
metallic ooze
Hard
sounds.
part was how do we get that
Did you
blobby
ever play
sound
the
at the
Dragon
beginning,
Quest series?
and then how
No.
do we make it
They
transition
little
from
metal
the
slimes.
blobbiness to
Love
like
them.
the steel hard metal. And so I used like a water effect and
Damn, this is like the most
like different
in-depth
like, metal noises.
storyboarding I've
Yeah,
ever
like,
seen.
Like the swords clanking against each other, and then like steel being dragged to kind of get that effect of it. Like first blobby ooze, and then
My
it
nickname in high
hardens,
school.
and then it
Blobby
breaks.
ooze.
Blobby ooze, yeah.
And shout out to zapsplat.com, royalty free music.
Not a
all that.
sponsor. Shouts out.
Oh, yeah, that's the whole entire process and
Zapsplat.com.
everything. So, hope you guys like it.
Damn, I love how raw the process was. Honestly, I think that's very cool. Just getting to hear somebody just like talk about what they plan to do. You know, I think that's fun.
I agree.
All right, have you scored?
I have, and I got a metal slime too.
You got metal slime too? Oh my god,
Yeah.
look at the metal slime. Holy shit. Okay. Walk me through your scoring real quick. I agree, but I just wanna
Technical. He did a whole bunch of interesting things there. Even went with 3D. Very impressive for not a lot of experience. Beauty, I only got 2. It had some strong inconsistencies.
True.
But was overall not inconsistent. Not inconsistent.
You could
All
tell
right,
which
that's
direction
all.
it wanted to go. I
Yeah.
guess.
The motion, I had a fair bit of issues. It was pretty linear at times, and I could tell that a lot of care wasn't necessarily put into the easing, the graphs. And then
Momentum wasn't
creativity,
really maintained.
creativity, there was a lot.
I mean, it's
a lot
clearly
of
very
thinking behind
like
all of
well
it.
thought through, you know?
Very well thought through, and a concept that you link to Enigma that I have not thought about. So well done.
Me either. I think that's fun. Thank you, Devon.
Thank you. Enjoy your metal slime.
Enjoy your metal slime.
All right,
On
Hams.
to Hams. Sorry.
See, my headphones keep trying to fall on my ear. Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh, come on now.
Yum. This makes me really happy. I don't quite know why. It just... Maybe it's because that ball is hitting my dopamine receptors or something. You know? Just like popped in there. It's like bam, 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 bam.
I'm going to just go right ahead and say the little subtle, like, retro-y outline that some of the shapes have.
Yeah.
The very subtle thing.
It's
so
really
good.
nice.
Great touch.
It's really
I
nice.
noticed that. I'll bet the background is blobby eyes.
Probably.
That's my guess.
Let's find out. Should it decide to play? There we go.
Hey guys, so Enigma. First thing that came to mind was the film The Imitation Game by Benedict Cumberbatch. And why I did was because I remembered the machine that was used in that film and how it was made to solve complicated mathematical equations that were outside the bounds of the human limit. And from there, I decided to reimagine what goes on inside our heads and how our own thought processes form. So Enigma to me means something beyond the ordinary, something that breaks the cycle or is outside of it. So I wanted to represent that with a simple story of a sphere, breaking its boundaries and sparking something new. I wanted to replicate a style that felt handmade and something that could represent what goes on inside our heads. I felt like having a solid blocky style would not benefit my idea and it needed to feel more abstract. So in terms of how I used CC Blobblize, it was actually pretty interesting. I was kind of stuck for a day or two trying to figure out how to use it. But I was also in the midst of finding the texture that I needed to complete the animation. So I put on a custom grain adjustment layer and I put Blobblize in the final comp. This was just experimental. By my side, I was just trying to figure out how to fix both my problems at once. At first I was disappointed because I didn't manage to
I
do
love that he
anything,
had to do this
but I
because his
decided to change
camera
the
was
softness
broken.
value to 0, which kind of goes against the whole idea of Blobblize because you would imagine something soft akin to like a bubble or slime.
Dude, I completely forgot about that
With the
thing.
softness
That's
down to
flashbacks
0,
right there. That's
it
wild.
actually amplified my grain. And
Damn, that's
it
cool.
looked amazing. It looked to me.
Oh yeah, that
looked
looks
exactly
really
what I
awesome.
wanted in
That's
the-
why that
the
looked that way.
animation. It was like a eureka moment.
Yeah,
basically,
that's
where
how
I
you
solved
got like
both
the
my
little line.
problems at the same time.
That's
So
so
yeah,
cool.
That's my BTS for my animation.
Look at the
You
head
guys
with the
enjoyed it?
regular blobby eyes.
I know,
Look how,
it's-
like pretty and shiny it looks.
Damn.
Like, go back. I want to see that.
And
sorry, it's gonna be like there you go. Yeah.
Look at that shiny ass head. That's
Shiny
really
head.
cool.
Shiny head.
I love it.
Damn.
Great job.
I really don't know exactly what it is. Like I can't describe it super well, but it just feels good, man. I don't know. Like the camera movements and everything, like momentum is maintained. I'd also just like, I don't know, something about seeing that particular thing is like that ball going into an open brain is just such a satisfying thing. I don't know why. The thing I can equate it to is like, you know, when you were younger, you'd go to like Walmart or something and they have those little donation centers where you like roll a coin down this like funnel. It goes like, and you just watch it go like all the way down. That's what that feels like to me for some reason. It doesn't have the spiral or anything, but you can just like, it has the that's what it is. It has such a good amount of visual anticipation, you know? It's like you see that open up and you're like, please drop something in there. Come on. Like it just, you know, it just sets it up and just like.
I want it to have like
so
smears that
satisfying,
goes in or something.
Ugh.
But I love it when they all get aligned in that little grid. They go
Yeah.
bling, bling, bling. That's really cute.
It's so fun, dude. I agree with your scoring. I think that
I give it a
is
15 out of 20. I think it's extremely creative. I think the motion is top. And it's extremely beautiful. The styling is really unique and consistent. And this is Yeah, that's me right. That's me right in the feels.
What
In the 3D feels.
what might have pushed the motion to a 5 for you?
The motion could have been a 5 if we kind of push some of the movements a little bit more. Like it falling into the head, I love that it did that, but it didn't have any sort of like. It could have used a little bit of smear or something. The head didn't react at all. It only had like 1 or 2 frames where it was even close to the head, so it wasn't a super well translated thing. You kind of got it, but and then the cut between the head and the next scene just feels a little blockish to me. Didn't quite, you know, activate all my synapses in the right way.
It didn't drop a bunch of balls in your brain, you know?
Didn't drop a bunch of balls in the brain.
Okay.
The technical was pretty fantastic. Could have been pushed a little harder, but honestly, I really like it. I think this is fantastic. Great job.
Fair enough. All right. Down to our final 3. Here we go. On lookout. Motion Ninja in the building.
1 + 1. What is the answer? The solution. 1 + 1. What is the answer? The solution. 1 + 1. What is the answer?
The way it just pops up, like all of this build up and whatever, it's just like boom.
That's so
there it
fucking
is.
funny, dude.
Oh boy. All right, well, let's hear about it.
Wow, that's so much.
Damn, you even got the.
I want people to keep
processing
their
vertical?
process videos to under 2 minutes, please.
I do too.
Hey, Hidden Motion
I'm
Village,
not
it's the
watching all
Motion
that.
Ninja, here to give you a
Wait,
breakdown
I'm
of
in the
my
Hidden
Enigma
Motion Village?
animation. Let's get to
Where
it.
the hell?
My animation is about a brilliant
Wow.
mad scientist who has solved many scientific mysteries of the world. But there's still one problem that's an enigma to him. And that problem is he doesn't know the answer to 1 + 1. I know what you're thinking. That's kind of silly. 1 + 1 is obviously 2. Most
Nah, it's
people would
definitely
know
3,
that.
man.
But it's an exaggerated example to show that people tend to overthink very simple problems that have very simple solutions. We can turn simple problems into puzzling, mysterious enigmas when the correct answer is normally right in front of our face, waving high at us. So similar to the mad scientist, we tend to look at a problem and we start to overthink and turn our gears. And then we start thinking too hard instead of taking a step back and resetting. Until finally we go crazy and then our head explodes. And at that point, instead of focusing on what the problem is, you're just focused on finding a solution. So then you start throwing literally everything that's in your head at the problem, including the kitchen sink. And then it gets so bad to the point where you start to think that 1 + 1 = hamburger or plunger or fish. And all the options are expended. And you realize, oh, the answer is actually just 2. So I really want to visualize this in my animation by having a lot of different clashing styles. So a lot of different types of colors, different types of textures, a lot of glitching, a lot of shaking cameras, just to show just how unstable our thinking can be when we're in these kinds of situations. The blobby eyes effect was used to create fractured elements throughout the composition, such as the numbers and the morphing blobs. Bow bones was used to rig the mad scientist for the first half of the animation, while the other half I used my iPad to cell animate the scientist's head exploding.
Oh my god.
Numerous grunge brushes were used to create textures for the scientist, and the background along with the shape layers with the scatter effect applied. Cell animation was again used to create certain effects and explosions. The voice acting was done by me, by recording myself on my iPhone and cleaning up the audio with Adobe Speech Enhancement.
Of course.
So that's the conclusion of my process for my Enigma animation. Till next time, fellow motion shinobi.
The branding is just like the effort put in, the commitment is
Pushing so hard on it. It's fantastic.
well. I'm assuming you've already got it scored. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even the first one, it's very creative, and he did a lot with the technical stuff. They could have been a little bit more consistent, but it was very strong. And same with the motion. It was a great submission.
Like 1
Dang.
+ 1, I kind of want to take motion down to a 2. Here's my reasoning why. I can pretty confidently say, like, if the background looping texture was removed, we would have been much harsher on the motion than we were. Because it like, I can sort of like blur it out almost visually, and just everything is kind of just like when it comes on screen, it is like pinned exactly to where it starts pretty much. And there's just like some movement happening with it, but it's really not like, it just kind of sits.
Oh, I see it.
You see what I mean? Like and that background does a good job of hiding that, but it didn't hide it well enough. Motion Ninja. So I'm going to take it down to a 2 for that.
I think a lot of things are masked with a heavy amount of screen shake.
Mm-hmm. I think so
I think
too.
you're right about that.
It's kind of sneaky.
All right, let's just go
Kind of
2 out of
sneaky.
20. Very good stuff, though.
Yep.
Very
All right.
good stuff.
Two more,
Two more, y'all.
Here we
2
go.
more.
All right, Trevor. What's cracking? Oh boy. So sorry, everyone. Yep. Okay. I just got to give Trevor some props for a second. Trevor has participated in I think since the very first Ravie challenge, actually. And
wow.
Not only his motion, but his design has just immensely improved since that time. And it has been very, very cool to just watch that happen over the past like 9 months or so, you know? So just major shouts out. You have made immense improvement, and I am excited to see things pop up from you every time on Monday's challenge or anything like that. Anyway, now that my fanboying is over, well, it doesn't matter what you think yet. We got to hear what he thinks.
Hey, I'm back. I just want to say thanks
Welcome
for
back.
watching.
No problem.
You're probably wondering what in the world did I just see? I had the idea, just minutes from when the prompt dropped. I saw, Blobulize and immediately thought of some sort of slime character. Enigma that came to mind is a little bit weird. It's kind of, I feel like goo and like slime, those sorts of weird substances and creatures that are kind of blobby. Maybe they're like sea monsters or aliens. They feel like an enigma to us. They're kind of these weird creatures. So my immediate thought was to try and flip the script. If you step in something kind of gross, you get this funny situation, but it's also this sort of mystery. You get this primal sort of reaction. Oh, hey, what did I step in? What's on me? That sort of thing. What if there's a slime character that gets some essential part of us on them? What if a bone fell out and got stuck in his foot?
What a
In my
good
head,
idea,
I
man.
sort of filled in a lot of story from that. I started thinking, what if he's kind of discovering remnants of humanity? This is in the future, humans are gone. He discovers a failed cryogenic chamber. So that's the enigma to him, maybe, is how did these humans live? I usually do a lot with joysticks and sliders. This time was no different. It's pretty nice head turn. And then when I did that, when I had the character
back
design,
on the character
I
is
really,
really
thought
satisfying.
that the new features of Rubber Hose 3 might
Oh,
be
not
of
a
good
sponsor.
use, especially the parent to hose
But hey,
feature.
cool.
So I bought that, experimented with it, never used Rubber Hose 2. So this is the first time working with that. I used the parent to hose feature quite a bit, in particular getting the head turn mounted to the body of the character. And then that body itself is made from a hose or a limb. Now the big question, where did I use CC Blobulize?
That's
and,
the question.
The answer is kind of everywhere.
What?
I created a
Where are all the
custom
blobs?
bubble composition. I used CC Blobulize in that and the cutaway feature to kind of get it to disappear, fade away as it moved upwards in a more natural fashion. And
okay,
that also
cool.
used the lighting.
It's like
that
a better
the
Simple
effect
Choker almost.
provides. Then I took that composition and I used it once again to get the reflections of the character within some of those bubbles in the first scene.
I don't know him for being outside the whole
I
time.
also
For
used
real.
the effect on the there's kind of a pool of goo that comes out of the cryogenic chamber and pools on
I need
the
a
floor.
goo
So I used that to get
compilation
some of the lighting on there, but
of
also
this
to cut it away
breakdown.
around the vent. Just wanted to say thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you smiled a little bit.
I did just a little bit though.
smiled a
Okay,
lot of it.
don't get any ideas. All right, don't get any ideas. All right. More goo. More goo. I love the green
There's
goo.
more goos, more slimes to
Okay.
It's- I give it an 11 out of 20. It was pretty dang creative. I might even add another point for creativity.
I
think that
was
really fun.
I was thinking that. However, in all fairness,
So-
does that really scream Enigma though? Like I was kind of okay keeping it at a 3 because I'm like, well, it doesn't really feel like it's that related to the prompt.
You make a good point.
Yeah, I think it's okay to leave it at a 3.
Okay.
Cool.
That's really
Boom.
funny. I love that concept.
It's such a fun concept, man. I love that. All right,
Enjoy your little green slimes.
here we go. Our
All right,
final
all
one.
good.
What up, Olga?
Okay.
Let's go.
Last one.
Delish.
Whoa.
That's how you do the Enigma machine.
Click, click,
Okay?
click, click, click.
That's how you do the Enigma machine. Damn. It's like the sound
That's
effects.
Put his logo in the bottom right. I love it.
Woo.
On the last frame.
Damn. Oh, he did. That's fun. All right, let's hear him talk about it. Here we go.
Well done.
So my idea was to animate the machine that was used to encrypt and decode messages sent in the Enigma code between soldiers in the German
so good, man.
army in the World War II. I also wanted to include some parts of the bomb machine, which was created by Alan Turing to actually break the Enigma code. Also, fun fact, the machine bomb was based on the Bomba, which was the Polish machine that that broke the German code before the war. So, fun fact. So my animation started with doing a lot of research beforehand, learning about how the actual encryption works, how the electrical system works in the machine itself, how it uses some rotors and some gears spinning inside to actually shuffle the the letters that you actually input.
The pen,
And also,
man. The pen shot.
I
just
used
yum.
CC Blobulize, of course, our favorite effect.
It's true.
I used it in
Best
the
effect
third
of all
scene
effects.
that shows the electrical current going through the rotors. I applied it to these cables, these wires, because the CC Blobulize actually gave a really nice bevel effect, but also it could interact with lights that you can spawn in After Effects, so it gave realistic
Did not know that.
reflections and shadows on it, so that's pretty cool. I also used it in the scene when the letters light up. I used it on the case of the machine to also get these realistic reflections that were casted by the lights inside of After Effects. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Good luck to everyone.
Damn.
Damn, that was really cool.
That one's really, really good, dude. Came here to win. Let me tell you what.
He says this guy came here to play. Oh my god, that pen animation is beautiful. That's true.
We did not give a single motion a 5, and I feel like if any of them deserves it, it's this one.
Alright, let's do it.
I think it absolutely wins that extra point. It was really well done.
I'm torn on whether or not to give Beauty a 4 or 3. There's some areas that just kind of feel inconsistent, along with like the pen versus the last scene. But like there are some things like the depth blur and that kind of stuff that just feel really nice.
I know, and the lights and other stuff. I'm okay with giving it a 4. I've got no
Alright.
qualms with that.
Let's do it. That brings it to a beautiful 16.
Boom.
A top performer.
Well done, everyone. All right, who's moving on? We need the top 6.
All right, Olga's moving on.
Okay, Olga gets first place for this round. We'll update everybody's points and stuff. We'll share it in the Discord after this here show. Link in the description.
Give Olga the little first badge. Good job, Olga. Well done. Second goes to Hams and Mamoon.
So it's just tied for second. That's fine.
They're tied for second.
That's fine. I'll accept ties for second. Okay, that's our top. That's 50%. That's our top 3.
There they go.
Who's the next? Who are the next 3?
Sparta.
With 14.
With 14.
Okay.
And then we have Motion Ninja at 13.
Okay.
And then Muhammad and SY Media at 12. And Trevor and Devon at 11 and 10 respectively.
All right, we need to do some rescoring here, I think. A little more scrutinous. Because I can confidently tell you, like, gut level, which of these I feel better about compared to others, I think.
Okay.
I don't know if you feel the same way, but
I don't remember all of them fully.
Some of the numbers don't really seem to add up here. I feel like...
Are you looking at Muhammad and SY Media's?
I feel like Trevor's getting snubbed a little bit. Compared to like Motion Ninjas. I feel like they're not... Like, I don't feel like it's that far off. But I don't know.
Okay. I'm gonna give him at least another technical point. That was a lot of technical premise that he did.
But then that puts a 3-way tie for
it does
whatever.
Cat's
so
problem, honestly.
I guess that's true. Okay, so that puts it at. Okay, yeah. So chat needs to decide who moves on between Muhammad, SY Media, and Trevor, and Devon. I think is too far down the point ladder.
Gotcha. But thank you so much for submitting.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Well, so you did a great job.
All right.
You just got some tough competition. That's all. Let's go through and watch all of them.
Yeah.
One more time.
I'm gonna make a little poll in chat real quick between Muhammad, SY Media, and Trevor. All right, we're gonna watch through them. Place your votes as we are looking through, as for which one you feel should move on. Here is Muhammad's. All right.
Oh, I love this one.
There's Muhammad's. Next one was, here is SY Media's.
Oh, I love that one.
That's why we're leaving this up to chat now.
What's your Wi-Fi password?
What's your Wi-Fi password?
Dude, this is so tragic.
I know. And then
everyone did such a good job. Everyone keeps getting better and it keeps making it harder and harder.
All right, there's your 3. Place your votes. I've lost my mouse. There it is. I'll give it like another 25 seconds. 20 seconds or so.
All right, so Trevor did the gooey boy. SY Media
did 3D what's
did
the
the
Wi-Fi
purple.
password, and
Muhammad did the other Enigma machine.
other Enigma machine.
I love the other Enigma machine, honestly.
I know,
that
man.
one's so yummy.
I know.
It's so like clean.
All right.
Keep it voting, y'all. Keep it voting. I'll give it 20 more seconds.
20 more seconds. You can't keep outbidding my 20 seconds with your 20 seconds. This is just
Yeah, I'm
terrible.
outbidding.
Darn.
Let's go. 20 more
Darn.
seconds.
It's going to get real dicey in the next round because there's a lot of people who are going to get a bunch of different points that can be used. And Noah and I might come up with some more dastardly power-ups that can be used depending on how spicy we're feeling.
Absolutely should.
I think they're 20 seconds. I think that's it. I think we gotta call it.
3, 2, 1. Call it.
All right. Damn. All right. With 50% of the vote, Muhammad moves on. Coming back off of a loss in the first tournament to move on to the second round in this one. Whew.
Wow.
It was close. Trevor had 40% and SY Media with 9. Just a little eking out there. All right.
Eked it out, Muhammad.
Well, y'all got to know, those of you that are moving on, what the heck's you supposed to be doing this week, huh? Well, here you go. Round 2 of 4 in this here animation battle is velocity. The dimensions are, again, 1080 wide, 1920 tall. The length is 15 seconds long. We're tripling the 5 seconds of last time. The random effect is CC time blend. Good luck figuring that one out. I don't even know what it is. And the deadline is this Sunday at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. All right, y'all. Thank you for hanging with us today. Congratulations to I mean, obviously to those that are moving on, but also a big thank you to everyone who has participated so far. All of your submissions were wonderful. I am very surprised with how close the numbers actually came down in terms of just like across the board. And I just cannot wait to see what the next couple rounds have in store. We got 3 more rounds this time, man. It's going to be brutal. After this next one, only 3 people are going to be left. And then that like second to last round, only 1 person is getting eliminated. So then we have a final with 2v or 1v1. So,
get ready, y'all. It's going to be intense. I cannot wait to see what you guys do for Velocity. And thank you, everybody who came out and saw. Thank you for everyone who came out and participated.
Yep.
Let's get it rolling, y'all.
Yep. Thanks for hanging. Good luck to y'all as you work this week on Velocity. And other than that, that's the show. Be sure to join the Discord down below. Link in the description. 2,900 motion designers in there now from all over the world, all different skill levels. You'll learn something. It's a great time. Also, be sure to use #DailyMotionShow when you post on social, and we just might wreck it. We'll see y'all soon. We've got some ideas for what we want to do with the show. We've been kind of absent. Noah and I have been moving, but we got plans. We should be back up and running with, you didn't hear it from me, but we'll have challenge streams on Mondays for these. And then we just might have live After Effects game shows coming very, very soon. Test stream happening next week. And then the one after that is supposed to be when we actually have the first show. So be on the lookout.
Get ready, y'all. Get ready.